L.E.N.S.E, an audio adventure by Maximus Spellzinger. Chapter 1. Redundant Member. In a moment, it will all be over.
What? What happened? This is unbelievable. Just a second ago, I was standing on what? But I'm sure I was just... What exactly was I doing? The more I think about it, the more all goes hazy in my mind. It is just like when you had a dream and wake up and really want to remember, but no matter how hard you try, it slowly fades away. Each image bright and clear, and at the same time unrecognizable. Who am I anyway? Well, I am. I guess that is all that matters for now. But where am I? Now, that is a question I might be able to answer. If only I could remember. I should be able to, shouldn't I? Let's see if I can figure it out. I feel like I have been standing here, firmly grounded for quite some time. The few memories I do have are mostly images of the sky, and I seem to enjoy sunshine and rain a lot. I think my time here has been very quiet for the bigger part. My perspective certainly is interesting. I am very low, almost looking straight up. It is a beautiful starry night for sure. Although this is all I can see. I seem to be unable to move or change my view. Oh wait, what is this? What a bizarre sensation. Feels like wind. Oh, now I can see better. But images are rushing by so fast. The wind shakes my head around, and I am unable to resist it. There are stones all around me, small ones and gigantic ones. I think I'm right in the middle of all of them. Actually, I know these stones. I have seen them before. Their name is... it is on the tip of my tongue. This is not one of my better days today. I can feel it. It is almost like I am out of place. But with every moment that passes, more and more memories rush into my mind, and most confusingly, they seem to be mine. It is all vividly in front of me now. I have been standing here for as long as I can recall, and my days are filled with observing the sun and a lot of breathing. It is fascinating, and just thinking of it makes me feel calm again. Now I wish it was already daytime, so I could see the sun again. But gazing at the sun is not all I do. I have always been very curious about what is going on around me, and often enough, when the wind is breathing the right way, I get to witness what is happening across the field next to me. It almost feels like yesterday, when I saw my biggest enemy there for the first time. I can still feel the horror creeping up inside me. I am talking, of course, about the men. The men are chaotic, evil, four-legged creatures with giant teeth, which they use on my friends across the field to bite their heads off, or even sometimes rip them right off from where they stand. Vicious and deceptive the may are. They use their innocent, fluffy white exterior to hide their wickedness, which stops the bark, who are their caretakers, from seeing them for the monsters that they really are. At least the bark are keeping them confined to the next field, so they will most likely not do any harm to me. Fortunately, there are the mighty howl. Their cries wake me up sometimes in the middle of the night. At first I felt scared, until I was lucky enough to catch a glimpse of how they look and what they do. The howl are just like the bark, only bigger and more intelligent. These lawful good creatures see right through the mess masquerade and hunt them down. They usually come in groups. They are truly masterful hunters. The men don't stand a chance. It seems rather neat that we have these natural protectors. I would really like to meet one of the howl at least once to tell them what a wonderful service they are providing, if they can understand me. Well, the bars understand me and the others, so maybe the howl do too. The bars are our personal cleaning and communication service. They are these true neutral, winged little buzzing angels that come on a good day to clean me from my dust. They also take and deliver messages. My younger buds call them B-mail, which is an oddly simple term for a progress so complex and spectacular. But youth seems to trivialize pretty much anything. This is what counts as cool and trendy nowadays. The buzz, however, would tell me news from my friends from across the meadow, and I would tell them about how things are on my side. Usually, the messages are about how long we stare at the sun and how much time we spend breathing. We are very competitive this way. I should remember, next time a buzz comes by, to tell them to ask my friends about the howl. Maybe they have more insight into these majestic creatures. Well, my life is pretty peaceful. I guess I'm lucky. The only real commotion happens when these strange two-legged beings, who always seem so occupied, come around and erect another one of their stones. I don't really understand why they're doing it. One day, two of them took a break from their work and sat down right next to me and started talking about the progress they had been making. Since I could understand them, I went ahead and asked them what this strange stone circle was for, but they never answered me. They did not seem to hear me, or maybe these beings are always so preoccupied that they just don't know how to listen. In any case, it is interesting having the two legs around from time to time and listen to their stories about places far away and about the stone circle. What I could derive so far is that they believe building this structure will give them some sort of special ability. I remember when they finished the circle a few weeks ago. They had a marvelous celebration with lots of music and everybody was dancing in circles. They had a lot to drink, and it seemed the more they drank, the merrier they got. That never happens to me with rain, that's for sure. I was a bit worried though, when I saw a group of two legs dancing happily towards me. I feared that they would not see me in their excitement, but I was particularly happy when I heard one of the older two legs say, "Be careful with this one, it is special and rare. We still need it." That was nice. It is nice to be needed. Since that big celebration, which had lasted until the sun came up, I have not seen many two legs. I noticed though that sometimes at night 2 or 3 of them come by. They are all mighty important looking, with their long robes, staffs and hoods on. One of them comes over from time to time and looks at me as if to make sure that I'm doing well. It is the old two legs from the celebration. I like to think that I made a friend. That is enough pondering for one evening. At least my thoughts are clear again. Tomorrow will be a new day, and after a night of rest, I am sure I will have forgotten today's strange feelings. Oh well, better get some rest. Lots of sun and breathing tomorrow. Oh, now what? Who is making such a noise? Can't I just get some peace? It really was enough for today. Sounds like the two legs are on their way to the circle. I can hear them coming closer. They are many. Maybe they are going to have another celebration. Not what I had in mind right now, but maybe it will be a good distraction. Although, what is that? They are not dancing and singing cheerfully this time. It seems like some of them are weeping and others are just humming a strange melody. 2 of them are carrying something on a large piece of wood. I cannot see what is on top of it. Oh, they are coming closer. They are all walking in a single line, and in front is my friend, the old two legs. They come to a halt right next to me. Whatever they were carrying on the big piece of wood, they are now lifting onto a massive stone table nearby. I can smell smoke. They must have started a small fire. If only I could move to get a better look. Well, if I ever get the chance to remember this, I certainly have to remember to be careful what I wish for. Why do I feel like I should already know that? It is not forceful, but yet painful, as a giant hand rips me from where I am. It goes so fast, I almost don't realize what is happening to me. Well, at least now I can see. The old two legs is holding me in his hands, and around us I can see many other two legs standing in a circle, singing a strange song, using words that I have not heard before. I notice that the stones are radiating a blue light in a rhythm with the song. It is magnificent, almost like stars that fell from the sky and had not stopped glowing. The sight and the melody are so beautiful, it makes me almost forget in what a predicament I am. I have been ripped away from my place. There can be really nothing worse for me. In a few moments I will lose consciousness, and then my existence will be over. Hey, old two legs, didn't you say I was special and that you need me? Oh, it is no use. He can't hear me. So much for taking care of me, unless of course this is what he meant. As he turns, I can now see the stone table and what is on it. At first glance, it looks just like another two legs to me. This one, though, is emanating a faint purple glow, which makes it difficult to see any distinctive features. All I can tell is that this two legs is not like the others. It is almost like there is a familiar presence about this one. Well, I guess I would never know. As the singing grows louder, the stone's blue shine gets stronger, and as the old two legs turns further, I can finally see what he meant when he said that he would need me. Next to the stone table, they had indeed lit a fire, and on it is a big metal-looking object. It has a boiling liquid inside, and for sure a variety of ingredients, judging from the scent rising from it. The fumes are nauseating, and I don't know whether I should be shocked or amazed, as the old two legs throws me into the bubbling liquid. As I'm flying towards the opening in the metal, I can see the substance inside, also glowing purple. Like a trance, I'm falling to my end. But what is this? Somehow the mysterious glow has spread mist-like all around me. Despite the fact that I should have been incinerated completely by now, I feel no pain. Actually, I feel calm and at ease. Most of all, I feel myself again. All of a sudden, the purple mist is lifting me up higher and higher, until I am able to look down onto the stone circle. Higher and higher we go, beyond the clouds, beyond the stars, beyond the place where stars are made. We suddenly come to a stop. Slowly the mist evaporates, and I am standing on what seems to be a bridge, overlooking something that can best be described as a vast amount of endless empty space.
There you are.
As I turn around, a man is approaching me, covered in dark purple robes, made of what looks like chainmail, carrying a sword at his side. He appears aloft, with an air of grace about him, and his eyes are flickering like torches in the wind, not threatening but reassuring. When he moves, it looks flawless and much lighter than his heavy outfit suggests. It is like nothing I have ever seen before, yet I feel a certain familiarity. "Who are you and where am I?" I ask, aching to find some clarity.
You must have many questions, and I wish I could answer them all, but for now we only have little time. My name is L.E.N.E, and I have brought you here, hoping to strengthen you for what lies ahead.
His voice sounds old, yet strong, like the voice of someone who has been around for a very long time. Then it dawns on me, this place, this feeling. Am I dead?
This is a question with many answers, none of which you would understand right now. Please, just listen. I know everything seems confusing to you, but I promise it will all make sense once you remember. The path ahead of you will be difficult and dangerous. You will need to be swift yet steady, formless yet persistent, in order to overcome all obstacles and finally be able to perceive the eternal moment. You might not feel yourself, you might feel lost at times, and you will encounter powers trying to stop you.
Stop me from what? What am I supposed to do?
Nothing you haven't done before. As a matter of fact, you need to do everything exactly as you have done it before. You must remember. Every memory will make you more powerful, and nothing will be able to stop you. I and others like me will be by your side to guide you and protect you, whether you are aware of it or not.
My mind is spinning as I don't know how to make sense of any of this, and then again I understand everything he says with an inexplicable clarity.
Most likely, you are not going to remember this conversation or me, but you will feel it. Just like you do now, you will feel what the right choice will be. You will understand the purpose. Trust your feelings until you remember.
His words keep echoing in my mind, running through me like a rush of energy.
It is time.
Time for what? Before I can finish the sentence, the purple mist is all around me again, pulling me back to where we were before. Past the stars and past the clouds, into the stone circle, into the boiling liquid. And just as I land, and all goes dark, I can hear the weeping being replaced with cheering, and a voice saying, "In a moment, it will all be over."